Sound the alarm, people, because Blastoise won a tournament in Japan very recently. And with Squirtle being my second favorite Pokemon of all time behind Mewtwo, I have to make a video on it. So Blastoise, by the way, a quick note as well. Not only is Blastoise my favorite starter, the artwork, I'm speechless. The artwork is so beautiful. Mitsuhiro Irida, you are a god. Anyway, back to the regular programming. Solid shell, 30 less damage from attacks. You got to hit 360 to 1-hit KO with twin cannons, 140 for discarding each energy in your hand in order to use the attack. We've all seen it before, but this one plays the Pidgeot EX engine. Usually you see it with Bibarel to draw cards, especially when playing loads of superior energy retrieval. I can't talk. Usually when playing loads of energy retrievals and stuff. But no, this one has Pidgeot and Bibarel. This is borrowing from the Tord Charizard innovation when saying, why have one or the other if you can have both? It also does play Palkia for its Star Portal and a Max Belt to allow that 280 that Blastoise often hits to go to 330 to OHKO those Stage 2 EXs. I'd love to show anything truly innovative in this deck, but it really is just a lot of the modern format applied to Blastoise. And it worked, so I guess you can't hate it. Let's get into some games with it and see how it is. Before we get into it, I want to shout out Pokédex for You, where you can buy pre-built, yes, pre-built Pokemon TCG decks. No longer do you need to hassle about buying cards individually through different websites, waiting to receive each card at a different time, with them varying in quality and even risking getting bent or fake cards. So Pokédex for You does it all for you by giving you a deck to play right out of the box. We're talking meta decks, road decks, and they even sell GLC decks. By clicking the link below and using the code FTW5, you will receive 5% off at checkout. Thanks again to Pokédex for You for making life easier. Now, let's get going. All right, we're playing against what I assume is Raging Bolt here. Well, bug catching set says otherwise. This might be Toedscruel or just an Ogerpon deck. Interesting stuff. Let's see how this one pans out. They go for a Teal Dance here, getting an energy on the old Tealy, and they go for a bug catching set. And we did find, oh, it's Toedscruel. I did cover, yeah, it's Toedscruel. Toedscruel's playing. And there's this one guy who's like playing Toedscruel. I think he's a Chinese fella. He's playing Toedscruel Limitless right now and just getting absolutely dominating. Like won a recent tournament at Limitless and actually got like a top 8 or something somewhere else, something like that. Yeah, Butter's going crazy with it. Okay, I think what we do here is we get ourselves, what's our hand saying? Our hand is definitely calling for Pidgeot. I have a feeling this Pidgey is going to go down. Let's go for a Greninja, and I probably am going to call for family here. That seems to be the play. Call for family for a Pidgey at okie dokie. I think call for family might 110% be the play here as I get myself probably another Squirtle, or I go for a how about you don't attach to that Squirtle there, Sean? That would have ruined the whole plan, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, let's go for a call for family and get myself a Palkia and a Squirtle, I think. Yeah, I was going to get Bidoof, but we've already got 2 Pidgey in play, so I'm going to go for that play here in the hopes they don't just boss me up. They can go for Hyper Blower, but we do have 2 Pidgeys, so that's fine. We can just put that up. So I think that was a good going second turn. Ultimately, going second isn't actually that bad with Blastoise because Blastoise does take Blastoise is kind of like Dragapult-esque in terms of its setup. Now, it does take a little bit of time to really get it swinging. And then, like, as soon as you set up, the deck just kind of really flies. So I'm kind of okay with this. Research coming in, getting rid of an Iono. Thank God for that, because my hand was perfect. So glad they researched instead of Iono there, which was not the wrong move on their part at all. So I'm a happy fella. And we pretty much have everything in line to OHKO this Toedscruel, so long as I play my cards right. That's the challenge. Not so much playing the deck. The real enemy is me. I am the real fraud. They go for an energy switch onto the Toedscruel. Also, did they have a 50 HP Toedscruel there? Why? Guess we'll never know. There's a Mew EX coming in. All very easy targets for not only Bibarel. Yeah, Bibarel's out here swinging, boys. Not only for Blastoise, but also for Palkia. Unless they go for an Earthen Vessel. Jesus Christ, how many like cards can you play in one turn, mate? I feel like I'm playing Mew VMAX. And they finish off with a Colony Rush for 160. Right, here's the question. Am I attacking with Blastoise or not? That's a good question, Sean, to be answered shortly. TBD, right? Let's Rare Candy first into Pidgeot. Low-key, don't want to get rid of my Max Belt, but it also kind of doesn't matter. Well, it does, because it can like OHKO the Mew with the 1 energy. Yeah, that's about right. So maybe I just Iono? What's my energy discard pile? Yeah, I'm kind of vibing with Iono. I could also get a Irida, get Blastoise Rare Candy, but then I just wouldn't do anything. I think this is an Iono turn. Yeah. That's about right. I'm going to hold off the max belt as well, not use it until I actually need it. Odds are we might not get the... Whoa! Well, oh my god, that's an incredible hand. What the hell is this? So we get Palkia. That's huge, right? We get Blastoise. That's also huge. And we even get Wartortle? What the hell? I'm so confused, broski. I can Palkia here. I can go for a quick search, just get myself a Vessel, and then Palkia and I instant OHKO. What the hell has happened? I'm so confused, but that's fine. I'm happy with this. Perfectly happy with this. Right, let's Vessel, get rid of Squirtle, and we're about to just pop off here. Off one of the best Ionos I think I've had in ages. Redonkulous. All right, let's keep our engine nice and secure and get ourselves a Bidoof for Bibarel. And we just have to simply Star Portal onto Blastoise. And this deck is just smooth as hell, man. With a hand like that, Jesus Christ, man. Literally, Jesus Christ himself is probably quite like, what the hell was going on here, mate? I've never seen that before. I have just absolutely annoyed all Christians. I apologize. All right. Anyway, enough of the waffling. That was a beautiful turn, man. It's exactly what we love to see. And Toadschool is getting nowhere near OHKOing Blastoise. That just ain't happening. There's Legacy. Bit of a pain, but we move. They go for an Artisan. Now, what's funny is they are going to Hyper Blower. Yeah, the big surprise. I think I give them Pidgeot. Like, they can't OHKO Pidgeot this turn. Theoretically, they could. I'm willing to bank on that being a good old no. But maybe I just give them Bidoof. Nah, what if I give them Palkia and then just go for a switch card? Nah, man. Here, take Pidgeot. Do your thing, man. Take Pidgeot. You ain't knocking it out. No way. You need to do so much work to do that, right? They've already attached Legacy, so they lost their attachment for turn. Oh, look at that. We got our switch. Maybe I should have promoted the Palkia, eh? Either way. Yeah, they need to get a full bench of Ogerpon, accelerate to every single one of them, and play 2 energy switches. Monkey Dory. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and play 2 energy switches. It just ain't happening. There's no way. Yeah, as you can see by that pass, we have this, so we instantly have a KO. Oh my god, this is just so fun. All right, let's think here. Kind of actually want to play Vessel. So what I'm going to do I Vessel? Maybe I just get Bibarel now quickly. But I also kind of want a boss. I want a boss KO Mew because that's their draw. Right, let me think this through then. We're susceptible to boss trapping. Okay, I'm going to quick search quickly, actually. I'm a bit, like, torn on what I want right now, but I think a boss KO is definitely the strat. They just quit. Okay, they just scooped. All these Toadschool players, absolute cowards running away like that. Get out of it. All right, starting off with a very subpar hand here, but that made it a little bit better. Let's go for a Concealed Cards, and if we have to work with suboptimal hands, we have to work with suboptimal hands. Bye-bye. And let's get ourselves something here at least. I think Bibarel actually is kind of correct here, but the Squirtle's going down. Like it just is, right? I think we can all agree. So maybe I actually go for Palkia and just like try and get a quick attacker up for the time being, you know, before Roaring Moon comes and ruins my day. I think that's probably correct, but I need another water energy after that. Maybe I just go for Pidgeot instead. Yeah, do you know what? Let's actually go for Pidgey. If I have to just get Pidgeot out next turn and then just see what I can do from there, then I have to. But it isn't great starting a hand like this against a Roaring Moon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, typical stuff, eh? Nonetheless, Earthen Vessel coming in. Here's to hoping they don't have anything like that. He says against literally the most turbo deck in the game. Right, there's a Sailor's Vitality, and they are just going to attach there, and they get a Roaring Moon EX. That made it 10 times worse. I thought at least against Roaring Moon, they can like barely want to KO us. Then this bloody thing has to come onto the bench, eh? Tell me about it. Why are they switch carding? Wait, what? Oh, they're just burning them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, because they're squawking. Why didn't you just squawk? Why? What was that? Why? What was that all about? I don't know, but this is just Roaring Moon. I thought this was more of an ancient box, but no. You have the energy switches in there to be able to use Greninja. You see the water energy. Yeah, this ain't the typical ancient box. This is actually Roaring Moon. Vengeance Fletching. It legitimately is a worse matchup for us. So there you go. Even more icing on the cake. Nonetheless, let's not complain and let's play. Gonna have to hope on a good top deck. Nope, Ultra Ball, because apparently that's all my deck plays now. So let's just get ourselves a Pidgey. Get the hell out of this hand because it feels terrible. Let's do that into the Pidgeot and just Iono and see where we can go from there. Let's do that. Could actually go for Irida and get good Squirtle. No, I can't actually make a play there without an energy. I was going to see if I can get do a call for family. But no, we've been put in an instant predicament. Turn 1. Ah, there we go. Good cards. Right. So Squirtle, Nest Ball, give them a Pidgey, and maybe just get... I want to get Palkia down, right? Yeah, I want to get Palkia down, and then we'll give them a Pidgey. Yeah, let's just retreat into Pidge. Give them that. And what's funny, my hand after this is still bad. What the hell, man? What the hell? We went from dominating to bricking like that. It's just... I think that you can't blame the deck anymore. This happens every video. I think it's just ptcgl at this point. Or is it just the nature of RNG? I don't know. But I am trying here to try and establish something. As they go for a dark patch and they play a Roaring Moon EX again and attach to that moon. Guess they're just trying to make sure there's no like boss trapping happening. Currently, as it stands, we're doing 220. If they bench one more Pokemon, we can actually just like Oko a Roaring Moon EX, but that isn't happening here. This Roaring Moon, the baby version, has already done its job by just taking out single prizes and already going 2 prizes up. It does not feel good. Okay, good top deck. Nope, it's another boss because Jesus Christ. Apparently I put 10 Ultra Ball 10 boss in this deck. I didn't know. It's interesting, that's for sure. I think I just Vessel. I honestly think I just Vessel and just keep going with Palkia, trying to draw out of it into something a bit better here, you know? I think that's what I do. And then just go from there. Let me conceal cards here. Try and draw out of this dead hand. Go on, give me something. It's 2+. You can't write this. It's poetic. You can't write this. I guess we're just going for Palkia then. Let's retreat into this boy. I am KOing Squawk, so maybe I just do that. Right, let me Star Portal as well. Put one here, one on a Squirtle, and then just try and keep up. But it's not looking good. The only thing we have on our side right now is the fact that they do have a bit of a weak hand. So maybe that can do something. You never know. You really can't tell. Retrieval and Nest Ball, again, terrible cards to get. Oh, great. If I pull off an Irida, it's a fantastic card. Well, I can just Pidgeot for it. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. Can just Pidgeot and go from there. Let's see what they can do here. They go for a dark patch onto the benched Mooney X. Here's hoping they don't have a Seda. And if they don't, we literally have like turned this whole game around. It's insane. There's a Vessel and they get rid of a Nest Ball. And I was saying, Sean, how have you turned this whole game around? Well, I just got to bench one Pokemon and find a Max Belt. Max Belt, baby. Hits on the EXs. That will fix some maths. But do they get the Prime? Oh my God. Literally everything to take me down, they're doing it. Well, they had to Frenzied Gouging, but that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things if they follow up with a second Frenzied Gouging. I'm not feeling good about this. Right, we have to bring up Palkia. We've got no choice. Our engine has been obliterated. They got Prime off a 4-card hand. Okie dokie. And we have to, again, pray. This has been this whole game. Pray. I swear to God, if we somehow pull this off, I'm going to absolutely just freak out fully because it don't make no sense, Chief. Conceal cards, anything. It's just so bad. The deck isn't bad. I'm just getting bad stuff. That's it. It's just bad draw. It's as simple as that. You can't write it, honestly. All right, here we go. I swear to God, if it is a Seda and then a Frenzied Gouging, I can't do anything about that. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. I would love to top deck announce to Blastoise though if they fail this. If they fail it, oh my God, we could still win. It's super back and forth this game, but it feels so, there you go. That's GG. I can't. It's one of them ones, man. One of them ones. What can you say? Alrighty then, here we go. Loving the fairy sleeves. I forgot they even existed. Fairy Pokemon? What is that? It sounds like a myth. Let's go for a Nest Ball. And I think we are going to not go for Palkia here. I think we are going to try and commit to not the Ultra Ball. Try and commit to the Pidgey play. Let me Vessel here first and get rid of a Vessel to get 2 water. And go for a concealed card. So I think that would be nice, especially the retrieval. I mean, you can't really go wrong, can you? All right, let's do a Squirtle here and attach. Still need a bit more though, but that's what the energy retrieval's for next turn, eh? I guess there's that benefit of the fact the energy retrieval is also allowing you to consistently use Greninja more as well, which is, you know, not a bad thing, really, is it? Right, there's an Irida, of course. Would love to use that myself, mate. So please give me one. Greninja coming in, and they get Radiant Greninja down. They could next turn threaten a Moonlight Shuriken, as can I, mind you, which means maybe I should have gone for a Palkia bench now that I think about it. Yeah, maybe I should have done that instead of a Pidgey, because I could have just literally blown up their board, right? Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's all right. Never punished, okay? Never punished, not at all. They're not even going to bench a Chimpa. Okay, they saved the bench spot. I was like, no way. No way they're going to overbench. Alrighty then. Bit bummed out that I've missed an opportunity. But that's me. Let's go. We'll go for retrieval. And from there, we go for concealed cards. Just need an Irida. Whoa. That's kind of nice. You know, sugar, spice, and everything nice. I low-key kind of dig that. I don't think we're getting a KO, though. That's the problem, right? I mean, I get to evolve everything. That's all great. But, like, nothing else. You know what I mean? Okie dokie. I guess we got some copy. You know what I'm saying there? Just get me an Irida. Let me just evolve things, okay? I just don't want to get bloody Greninja. You know what I'm saying? Just none of that Moonlight Shuriken nonsense. I don't mind if I pass here. Get me a Palkia. Give me a Rare Candy. Can I get a Rare Candy, please? And then we just have a board state at least, right? And they got to hit 360 to KO me. That's no easy feat. Probably because they're probably using their hands to achieve it. But at the end of the day, the point still stands. There's a Bibarel and a Cypher Maniac's code breaking coming in. I wonder why they changed it from Crypto Maniac. Be a bit away from the NFTs, do you, Pokemon? You want to get away from the crypto boys, do you, Pokemon? Actually, it's funny. I remember I saw on a post, an article, that they explicitly denied that Pokemon TCG Pocket, yes, did you remember that thing? PTCG Pocket? Yeah, exists. They specifically denied NFTs being a part of that because a lot of people are worrying about that. They do not want to go anywhere near the crypto space Pokemon. They're like, nope, none of that for me, please. Which, you know, you can't hate them for it. And, you know, is what it is, isn't it? All right, Counter Catcher going down there with the Vessel. They are definitely able to do some damage here, but will they be able to find their Chien-Pao? You see, we was trying to make sure we don't get Greninja'd here and absolutely bodied by it. Oh, they're going to cancel Link alone. That's funny. That actually turns off my Solid Shell. That's a weird interaction, but there you go. So now they have to look for Chien-Pao and hit enough to KO me instead of just going for an easier Greninja play. So even though we did pass and it was a suboptimal turn, I think we covered our grounds the best we could with the hand that we had. And with our 1-hit KO potential over their struggle to potentially hit those 1-hit KOs on us, potential struggle that is, we might be able to see our way through here quite confidently. He says as he retreats to a Chien-Pao, probably goes for a Shivery Chill and then gets a Superior. We know how Chien-Pao works, don't we? Swear to God though, this Donny blows up my Blastoise, I'm going to be fuming. Well, look, we are kind of prepared for it. To a degree, we need a Blastoise and a Palkia VSTAR and we're kind of just back out attacking, you know? But we need more than a 0-card hand. They are going to accelerate 2 to Chien-Pao. Seems like they're just going to go for the 120. They are. So I think Iono is the play here, isn't it? I could Retrieval, but that just gets to 1 energy. It just isn't it. I need to hit that 280 literally this turn. Yeah, it has to be an Iono and pray, doesn't it, really? Will Irida do anything for me? Irida would get me more water Pokemon, of which I have 1 in deck, which is that Blastoise. So that's not really serving a great purpose. So it is Iono. I could get Retrieval. That won't do much. I haven't got any energy to do that with. So it's, yeah, has to be Iono and pray. It's going to suck if we whiff a KO here, but there's a pretty high chance we do. I don't like the sound of that. That don't sound good to me. Oh, wait a second. Did we just get it? Oh my God. Okay. Didn't see that happening. I have been boozled bam by my own deck. Maybe now I do go for a... so if I get a Palkia V down here or another Squirtle. I kind of dig the Palkia Vs because they're like filling out their board anyway, and we just Oko any Chien-Pao. So I think double Palkia V definitely sounds better, unless I just get Bidoof. They could take out my Pidgeot, right? But I also did just discard Bidoof. What's my Rod situation in deck? There isn't one. Okay. All right. So Bidoof's a no-go. Unless I have it in the prize cards. I forgot the list. Yep, I've forgotten the list. Oh, typical Shawnee boy. Well, because we don't know for sure, I think it has to be a second Palkia, right? Yeah, has to be a second Palkia right now. Then do we conceal cards? I believe so. I think we have exactly what we need. Yeah, maths-wise. But I want to get more use out of that Superior, you know? Yeah, this is nice. All right, so let's Superior Energy Retrieval. Sucks that it has to be just for 2, but 2 is better than none. All right, so we're just going to go into that bad boy and let's just Twin Cannons for the knockout. There you go. Lovely stuff. We're making stuff happen, boys. There's some things happening here. And it can't just like Gust KO Palkia and cause problems there. And Palkia can come in as an attacker as well. And that's kind of why I like this deck as well. But let's be real. Whenever we played Blastoise before, it always just turned out that Palkia was the optimal attacker. And so Blastoise was just kind of sitting there on the bench doing nothing. This one just trying to get some more use out of Blastoise, which I like. Because sometimes the Blastoise just, they always let it down a little bit, you know? Like you could have done one simple thing that would have changed everything. And that's just make it a single energy attack cost. If this Twin Cannons, I guess it makes sense. Twin Cannons, 2 energy. But if it was a single energy attack cost, right? Let's not be complacent here. Let's be honest. All right. Well, 2 energy for 280 is actually, sorry, 1 energy for 280 is quite a lot actually. But look at Charizard, man. Charizard accelerates to itself. It doesn't even need to attach. So give Blastoise something, you know? But hey, I'm just talking nonsense. You never know. There could be a water tool card down the line that for some reason just reduces its attack by 1 and then Blastoise just pops off. You never know when it comes to the future. But we're just spitballing here, not actually playing this game. There's an Ultra Ball. They did Gust the Palkia up, which is a move I did anticipate. And they're going to hands me? Oh, I forgot about hands. Bloody hell. That still keeps the prize trade relatively fine, though. Well, no, they could do 3-3, couldn't they? They could rod hands. Yeah, this is actually really bad for hands. Triple counter catcher. Bloody hell. That's not common in Chen Pao at all. Chen Pao just usually plays the one prime, so they must have made some sacrifices. Oh, they're playing rod before hands goes down as well. But Chen Pao typically plays more than one rod, 2 or even 3. But this list isn't typical. This isn't the usual Chen Pao. As you can tell by the inclusion of 3 counter catchers, which have clearly come in handy. But they must have made some sacrifices for that. And rod would be one of the ones you'd see people typically cutting, not understanding its real value. So let's see if that's the case. Nonetheless, that's a superior energy retrieval, and they get rid of a Buddy Poffin and an energy. Did they have lightning in there? Let me double check. Did they? No lightning. Maybe they don't have the lightning in hand. Oh, if that's the case, that's so good. That is so. Well, is it good? Well, what's I need to check my deck more, man. I want to be able to boss this up and just KO it before they do anything. But now I just have this Palkia chilling in the active, you know? Oh, they're going for Greninja. I guess they're just trying to set up Iron Hands a little bit more. Do you just poke both Palkias then? Interesting. Super interesting. I actually just want to get Palkia out and boss. That's what I want. Yeah, they are poking both Palkias here. Yeah, Palkia boss would be so nice right now. Oh, switch. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, that is so good. Jesus Christ, when you need him most. There he is. Right, let me just quick search and see if the boss is hanging a bat. It is hanging a bat. And I think I just like switch boss KO the hands, right? Get rid of the main threat with Blastoise. I honestly think that's the correct move, you know? Nothing too crazy. Let's just do the switch, do the boss. I'm not going to fall for the Pokestop, okay? I'm not playing that bloody card. Been burnt way too many times by it. So we'll go for a twin cannon again and just annihilate hands. Yeah, Donny thought he did something, eh? Played rod too soon now. Let's see how the response comes in. Another energy. That's lovely. We have Superior. We have Palkia. This deck is just flowing so well. Almost like it's a mortar deck, you know? Flow. Yeah, now I'm satisfied. One cringy Joker video. That is my quota. Nonetheless, there's an Irida from them. They can go for Chen Pao, but that would likely mean the end of the game. That would probably just win. One thing's for sure, though. How consistently we've been actually putting off twin cannons is really nice. Oh, they're gonna go for an unfair stamp. Ah, that's why you got the counter catchers. I get it. I definitely get it. I guess what they want to do is go behind the prices, counter catch something up, like in this case, it'd be a Pidgey, unfair stamp, and then just destroy my engine whilst also destroying something else. Sorry, destroying my hand is what I should say, not something else. But they need an attacker here at least, right? And at the end of the day, if all you're doing is just unfair stamping me, that's not going to be a double retrieval. Jesus. Yeah, that ain't going to be enough, Chief. It ain't going to be it. We still have 1 retrieval and 1 superior left, so there's going to go for one of their ones. Get rid of a Turo and a Chen Pao. Wait, did they rod for... Wait, why did they get rid of Chen Pao? Huh? Okay. I'm a bit confused. Are they just going to keep using Greninja? Surely that can't be your plan. No way. Unless they have another Chen Pao in hand. That would make sense, right? It would make sense. Would it make sense? Hello? It's, you're going to commit for the... Okay, this Donny's going, right, I'm just going to Greninja all the time. I'm assuming they're trying to get gust me and then just keep Greninjaing. I mean, is that the plan? Like, yeah, okay, you've unfair stamped, but what's the plan now? My Blastoise is just gonna get rid of you. I'm confused, man. I'm so baffled. Surely you commit. Oh, see, now you're making sense. Except if you bring up a Palkia, I just Pidgeot. So they bring up Wartortle. That's still fine. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'll just, again, get a Irida with Pidgeot. And then just Blastoise superior energy retrieval, right? We have enough energy in the discard pile. 4 on the dot. Yeah, perfectly fine. You can't boss me up, mate. It ain't gonna work. Donny's playing like Sableye and Lost Box at the end of the game, you know? Try and boss trap him and just pray. Nah, not against this. That we even get the superior, but that's not even necessary. Let's quick search and we'll grab ourselves Irida, which will get ourselves a Blastoise and a superior. Exactly what we need. Won't win us the game, but will get us bloody close. Let's say that. Real close. But I'm loving the feel of this deck. It's so nice. It's smooth, man. Anyway, let's get all these energy. I forgot. And here, lads, you are witnessing in the bare flesh the pride before the fall, as Blastoise costs 2 energy, not 1 to attack, something I was literally talking about in the same game. And as a result, this could very well be one of the worst misplays I've made in a while. Let's see how it pans out. Absolutely forgot that I missed an energy there, that I need a Palkia to like actually get the Blastoise going. Why am I so arrogant? Oh, it makes no sense. Right, I guess I just have to let them take out both Palkia and then boss for game. Boss what for game, he says. Oh, wait, we're in a predicament now, which means I need to play... What does this do? Free diving, free basic energy card from discard pile into your hand. Or I risk it for a biscuit and I Pokestop and hope I hit an Ultra Ball. Yeah, that's scary, but we're gonna do it. Come on, please. Something. No, I did not like that one bit, but here we are. So I'm either gonna go for free diving here. I think I free diving. I think I do. No, I don't. I think I do. No, I don't. Do I? Well, they're clearly targeting both Palkias. They're going to take that out of an opportunity. So I might as well just recover all my... But why free diving if I've already got an Energy Retrieval in hand? You know, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm committing. Free diving. They want to take out my Wartortle, so be it. I'm just recovering all my energy now. And I'll let Blastoise see me through. I'm so annoyed. For some reason, I thought I could attack with Blastoise. No, I needed a Palkia. And for some reason, I have just been dumb. What I should have done is grab a Palkia with Irida, used its VSTAR power to accelerate to Wartortle, to retreat Wartortle, and then attack. That's where I went wrong. And half of you are probably screaming that at me, and I'm guaranteed someone's already made a comment about it. Oh, it's funny. But hey, listen, bro. It is what it is. They go for an Irida, though. Let's see what they do here. Chien-Pao and a Vacuum. Okay. They're going to play the Vacuum to get rid of Pokestop. Okay. I guess they, considering I use Pokestop, they're clearly assuming I'm trying to dig for something here, and therefore my hand is quite bad. But it actually ain't. My hand's actually pretty much set for game if they bench the Chien-Pao, but they didn't. And I'm assuming, yeah, they're going to get both Palkias here, which does make me concerned about this Blastoise sitting on the bench and the fact that Chien-Pao is just going to literally win in the game if they get enough energy. But hey-ho, that's the way the cookie can crumble sometimes. Double Turo? What the hell is this deck doing? I'm so confused. They got two Turos? Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Right. I think Iono's the play, isn't it? Or is it Boss Up Bibarel? Is it Boss Bibarel or is it just Iono? But Iono gets rid of all of my energy. let me conceal cards first quickly. Let me see what's going on. Okay, there's the Palkia I would have needed the time before. Buddy Poffin, Squirtle, I guess. That's not Squirtle, but Bidoof, but then that's pointless. I need to Iono and get that one energy. That just is not happening. Unless I do this, and then I've got 9 cards in deck. Iono to 2 and hope. That feels bad. That feels really bad. I was kind of hoping I got Iono off Greninja, because then I can just do that. I'm picking up pieces here, aren't I? Right, well, I'm not going to thin my deck out. I think I quick search. I think I boss up Bibarel. I think that's what I got to do, even though his hands is completely full. And he probably has another Bibarel already. This sucks. This really sucks. All he needs is Chien-Pao boss game. And I have given him that. I have absolutely given him that. Yep, they promote the Radiant Greninja. Chien-Pao comes to the bench. They Nest Ball, failing it. What's their superior count? They have 2 superior. That will be enough. 6 energy is what they need, if I'm correct. Unless they're going to go for hands. No, you don't hands. You definitely don't hands. It's either they're BMing me and they've got it, or they don't have it and they're trying to bluff. We'll see. Vessel coming in, getting rid of Frigibats. How much energy do you need to KO me here? 5 is 300, and then you need 360 on the dot, and that's 6. So if you have superior, double superior, and water. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, you retreat Greninja. I guess they're digging for superiors then? Oh, they're just playing their hand down. They're going to superior. I'm assuming you're going to get 4 water, accelerate Ultra Chien-Pao, retreat, and then dig, and then you guarantee the last superior, right? Unless you've prized it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they got it. I'm pretty confident they have it, if I'm honest with you, unless they prize the superior. But they probably would have scooped if that was the case earlier. Well, let's see. All 4 on the Chien-Pao there. Retreat into Chien-Pao. In size as well. They can also just, literally, the math is perfect. They can just get a boss. So boss or superior will do it for them. Have they got it? Ultra Ball? Don't tell me they've whiffed. No way in hell have they whiffed that. Nah, they've got to be BMing me. No way is it to the 1 card. Nah, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that at all, mate. But they just Ultra Balled, so they can't superior. They super rodded? Wait, have they actually whiffed? Oh, they got Shivery Chill, of course. That's more than enough. The 6 energy will get in there. I'll let them have it, man. I'll let them have it. It's my misplay that lost the game 100%. So I can't, remove their great win there, and who doesn't like knocking out a 360 HP Pokemon? So go on, mate, do your thing. There is the Hail Blade for precisely 330 damage with the ability for the knockouts, and that is my own downfall. Yeah, I kind of butchered that one, didn't I? Didn't really get the most out of this deck, but let's be real. When I lost today, it was, first one was a simple bad RNG. That's just one of them games where you just never drew. You drew crap all the time. You're drawing all your duplicates, like no one shuffled your deck. And then the one where I lost against the Chien-Pao, that was all me misplaying. So don't let that misrepresent the deck at all. The deck is fantastic. But as they say, the deck is only as good as its player. So at the end of the day, if you're a good player, you're going to have a good time with this, that's for sure. But nonetheless, we'll leave it there. Just really happy to see a genuinely good Blastoise deck in the format. It's always nice to see. But we'll move on from there. Take care and peace. And a huge thank you to the channel members for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member yourself, click the join button down below to see all the perks and all the tiers where you can get exclusive content and the like. But we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for the support, guys. See you later.